Today's been a bit of a disaster. I have managed to get myself caught up in a cycle that always ends in a binge. And I didn't see it coming exactly, but I never do. I really should. I really should be able to see it by now, because it's always the same. I not only see it, but become strong enough to withstand it. And now I'm finding myself here, not only, frustrated with myself for getting caught up in that, but also already feeling the obsession creep in, the desire, need to get high. And I really am feeling it. I really am feeling it. I could end this recording and go do just that. And I don't know if there's anything, really any power I can call on right now to help me. I needed to be working this recovery process seriously, and not just in my way, in some way, some form, as I'm thinking and trying to get myself ready to do, but in the recommended way, the tried and tested, for something like this, for dealing with an addiction. It's not something to play with. And I know this, but somehow I just have not been able to make myself do what I've needed to do for this one thing that I really need to deal with. And it's kicking me in the ass right now. And there's this what I'm calling a cycle that I've gotten myself caught up in. I'm within that right now. I'm dealing with that. With that, it's I don't want to say too much about that now, but it's kind of a behavioral, emotional pattern, and I'm caught up in it right now. I've also been avoiding it because with addiction and with trying to break an addiction, there are things around it that you also kind of have to steer clear from, that may not be exactly the problem or as bad as the addiction, but related, and it helps to at least recognize those things, and I've been able to do that to some extent. Just have not been able to fully arm myself against it, and so now there's that. I'm caught up in that and everything that comes with, and the obsession for a smoke being one of the things that it comes with, and that's the real danger here. I know that I cannot afford to go down this road right now, and I'm pretty much there. I am so close. And I can't believe that I'm still here this bad. I've been doing so much better, and after a good long while of working on this, and I'd managed to stay sober for quite a while, the last while, and then had the relapse recently and got strong again. And I felt so much stronger, I really did. And I'm realizing I'm nowhere. Right now I'm realizing I am nowhere. I am... and this is part of what it is to understand and admit and realize one has an addiction and what it is and what it does, how it acts, and how you are completely at its mercy. And this is supposed to inspire me to surrender, to take the necessary action, to call my sponsor and do everything she tells me and follow the recovery program completely. And somehow I'm still not there yet. I'm still in my own world trying to do my own thing, and it's not working. Oh, yeah, that's what's happening today. I ended up, so after I did the recording yesterday, I ended up titling it, I don't remember if I put this in the title or the thumbnail, but I called it a prelude to the recovery program, because I wanted to start, at least, I mean, it's a little difficult to start right now. If starting means calling my sponsor and starting again, I'm feeling major resistance towards that, and it's not enough of an excuse. It's something I just need to do, and just need to do. I'm doing this instead, for now at least, and I just wanted to come do these recordings and start again at the beginning of the 12-step program, and work through the book, share some thoughts every day, and hope that helps me. And I wanted to start that today after yesterday, but really that may not be enough. It really may not be enough. Again, I have to surrender to the process as it is. I've always battled with that in everything apart from the recovery program, just anything I've ever tried to do. I've never been able to do it the right way. But yeah, again, trying to do it this way, just it really may not be enough. And here I am right now, like this, and not even beginning, just here to say how I have landed myself in trouble today. And I hope I don't have to come here tomorrow and say that I've relapsed again, or go silent for however long it may take to get sober again. I don't know if I'll continue to record these or just stop, but I don't know. I have no idea what may happen tomorrow or even later tonight. It's late already. I need to do this, and it's been good to at least keep this something going. Yeah, I don't know what happens the rest of the day or tomorrow, if I'll have the strength to stop myself or do what I need to. And, whatever happens, if I'll be back tomorrow, and what I will be back here to say. Yeah, and it's killing me that I'm still here. Part of me thought and hoped that that I would just be here to share this every day, my thoughts on the process, and as I go along and just through life, as a recovering addict, not still dealing with the addiction, not still battling, you're still obsessing, still craving, still fighting, just still fighting that. There's what I always say is there's a battle to when you're in it, there's a battle to get sober, then there's the battle to stay sober, and then this is kind of a battle to just keep from getting high again, and there's a little bit of a difference. I think staying sober is how it is when there is some level of strength. But right now, I feel like I'm not battling to stay sober. I'm battling to not get high again. And I don't know if there's maybe there's a difference in the way maybe I can think about it differently, and maybe that will make a difference. And do think of it as battling to stay sober rather than battling not to get high. Maybe that'll help. Give me some strength. It will just kind of a positive spin on things. But that battle is hard enough. The battle to stay sober it's hard enough. And yeah, the battle to get sober, I don't want to be there again. I don't want to have to fight that fight again. I really didn't want to go down this road again. I really was hoping that that it would be different this time. I can end this message and choose to pray and maybe call on MJ again and hope he can help and put in some music and dance and try and do that again tomorrow. If anyone hears this, I've been seeing, a couple of views here and there. I don't know if it's just a random, just randomly landing in people's feed somewhere and not necessarily the same people listening or anyone necessarily following what I've been sharing. But if there is someone listening, it would be nice to know that there is someone listening, and I don't want to, I don't want to ask anyone to subscribe or like this video if you're there. I don't want to have to do that. I just want to put these out and allow whatever will be to be. And maybe that means not knowing if anyone's listening necessarily. But it would be nice to know. It would be maybe helpful to know. And yeah, well, I don't know if anything I've shared so far has resonated or reached anyone that needs this, that it needs, that this sharing needs. But I'm here, so as far as I can, I will continue to do this and continue to fight. And even if I do fail, just get up again. That's how it's always been. And I hope there is a reason to it all, and just kind of keep praying.